A long, long time ago, when the world was brand new and a bit chilly, there lived a caveman in a dark, cold cave. His name was Dango, and well, Dango was a little silly. One particularly frosty night, it was absolutely freezing. Dango was so cold he wrapped himself in a giant pile of leaves, but that didn't help. He tried jumping up and down, making the whole cave shake. Still cold. He even tried hugging a big, mossy rock, hoping it would share some warmth, but nope. All he got was a cold, rocky hug. His teeth just kept going chatter, chatter, chatter. He knew he had to do something. The next day, while fiddling around, Dango picked up to smooth, gray rocks. Bored, he smacked them together. Clink, clank. He did it again, a little harder this time. Clink, clank. And then whoosh! Tiny, bright orange specks flew out and disappeared. Dango's eyes went wide. Angry glowing bugs. He shrieked, dropping the stones as if they were hot. He ran around in circles, flapping his hands and making funny noises. Completely terrified of the angry bugs. But Dango was also very curious. After he stopped running, he peeked back at the rocks. He cautiously picked them up again, took a deep breath, and smacked them together one more time. Sparks flew again, but this time they landed on a pile of dry grass he'd been using as a pillow. In a blink, a tiny, dancing flame appeared. It flickered and grew, casting a warm, orange glow. Dango gasped, his fear turning to wonder. It's alive! Hello, little fire spirit! He whispered. He leaned in for a closer look, mesmerized by the dancing light. But he got a little too close, and the flame reached out and singed the edge of his fur skirt. Yowwich, he yelled, jumping back and dancing around while patting his backside to put out the smolder. Once the smoke cleared and his bottom stopped stinging, Dango felt something new. A gentle warmth was coming from the little flame. He slowly stretched his hands out towards it. It felt so good! A wave of cozy warmth spread through his cold fingers, up his arms, and all through his body. A huge, happy grin spread across his face. Cozy? He sighed contentedly. No more chattering teeth for Dango. He sat there for hours, just enjoying the wonderful feeling. Later, feeling a bit hungry, Dango had a brilliant idea. He took a piece of raw meat and dangled it over the flames on a stick. He wasn't quite sure what he was doing. And the first piece got completely burnt. It turned black and crispy. He took a bite and immediately started coughing. Yuck, too crunchy. He grumbled, but Dango didn't give up. He tried again, holding the meat a little farther from the flame this time. Soon, a delicious, sizzling smell filled the air. He took a careful bite. Warm food. He mumbled with his mouth full. This is so much better. As day turned to night, the cave grew dark and spooky. Dango looked at the fire, then at the darkness, and had another idea. He grabbed a long stick, poked it into the fire until the end caught flame, and lifted it high. A torch! The light pushed back the shadows and made the whole cave feel safe. Just then, a pair of glowing eyes appeared at the cave entrance. It was a curious wolf. But when it saw the dancing fire on Dango's stick, it whimpered and backed away. "Go away, scary puppy," Dango shouted, feeling very brave and proud. He got a little carried away, swinging his new torch round like a hero, and almost set the cave wall on fire. "Oops, careful, Dango," he told himself, deciding to be a bit more responsible with his amazing discovery. The next morning, Dango couldn't wait to show everyone. He ran out of his cave, waving his torch. Look what I made," he called to his tribe. "It's warm, it cooks our food, it shines in the dark." Everyone gathered around, amazed. They all wanted their own fire, and soon. There were little fires popping up everywhere, but it quickly became chaos. There was smoke everywhere, people were coughing, and someone almost set their hair on fire. It was a smoky, confusing mess. Finally, the wise elder of the tribe suggested they all gather round one big, safe fire in the center of the camp. And so they did. They cooked together, shared stories, and laughed as they warmed their hands by the single, steady flame. And that's how, thanks to the very silly and slightly clumsy caveman named Dango, humans learned about one of their greatest tools. They discovered that fire wasn't a scary spirit or an angry bug, but a powerful and wonderful friend that gave them warmth on cold nights, cooked their food, and lit up the darkness. Thank you so much for watching our little story. If you enjoyed Dango's adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun stories from history. See you next time.